The next generation beginning to graduate from school, enter the workforce, but they come with a pretty bleak look on what many young people are calling late-stage capitalism.
This is a new study from Experience showing that more than 60% of Gen Zers are still financially dependent on their parents.
For more on the future of America's money, let's bring in former Assistant Treasury Secretary and host of the Monica Crowley podcast. Monica Crowley, does this change once they actually have to live on their own and get into the workforce and pay taxes?
Hi.
Great to see you.
It's great to be with you outside on this great New York day. Isn't it fascinating? Isn't it also infuriating to see Gen Zers rage tweeting about capitalism from their $1,000 cell phones? I mean, come on. They've enjoyed all of the fruits of capitalism their entire lives. But this is the logical end of decades of indoctrination. The left took over our educational system a long time ago. And so these kids are the product of that kind of education where they are indoctrinated that capitalism is evil, it's bad, that we should constantly be striving toward equality. But what they're not told is the lesson of history and actually fundamental Marxist theory, which is that because all of us, every human being, we're all unequal. We all have talents and weaknesses and different strengths. So we are fundamentally unequal in that sense, and that the only way you can get true equality is from the barrel of a gun. They are not taught that. And so they have some idealistic sense of what equality will be or should be. And then they hang it on a concept of socialism or even communism without understanding the true nature of violent coercion that is required to get you to that end point.
And you know what's, I don't know that I can really blame them, Monica, because they have been indoctrinated. And we have paid our tax dollars for their indoctrination with all of these Marxists. In the American school system. My wife, Rachel, will always say, you know, the way you stop this is give them a free plane ticket to Venezuela. Let them live in actual communism for a little while and see people eating their pets. And sadly, women are prostituting themselves for food to put on the table. And then maybe they'll come back with a different opinion about capitalism and freedom.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these cosseted, entitled Gen Zers and even millennials to some extent could not last 5 minutes in a true communist or even highly intense socialist kind of system because they're so entitled and they're so, they take for granted the economic freedom that they have here. But we are on a very steep path to losing our economic freedoms. I mean, it's been going on for a very long time. But now the movement toward things like a central bank digital currency, kiss your total economic freedom goodbye. And these kids, these younger generations, have no idea what it is to enjoy freedom because they take it for granted and then lose it. They still want a luxury lifestyle. They still don't want to have to work so hard. They're still willing to give up some luxury items, but they still want a soft, comfortable existence. That is not communism, and that is not socialism.
Well, if they have an ear and listen to President Biden, they will understand that's not what's in store for them if the Democrats remain in charge. Listen to the Bidenomics speech in Chicago.
This vision is a fundamental break from the economic theory that has failed America's middle class for decades now. It's called trickle-down economics. It's belief that we should cut taxes for the wealthy and big corporations. I want them to do well, but I'm tired of waiting for the trickle-down. It doesn't come very quickly. Not much trickle-down on my dad's kitchen table growing up.
This is industrial policy. This is the capital flows controlled by the government and Biden and his cronies, where they pick their favorites and pick the winners, and then everybody else just gets the crumbs. Who's on board with that?
Well, you know, unfortunately, you do have younger generations that have been taught that that is the ideal economic system, and that's what we should be working toward. Also, this country has been under a Marxist revolution now for decades, so we are really at a tipping point now where we've got these generations that actually believe that this is the optimal system without having any idea of what the consequences are. And we've got a government now that is moving us so far in that direction that we're at a real tipping point. And the problem is that all of these Marxist tentacles are not just in the government or in the economy, which would be bad enough, but they are everywhere. They're in big tech. They're in the culture, Hollywood, movies, television, music.
Military,
so to your
deep
state everywhere, and Marxist influence everywhere. So Sean, to your point, you can't really blame these younger generations for believing it because that's all they've been taught. That's all they really know. And there's one other thing. I've been really disappointed over the last, couple of decades where this has really ramped up, that we have not seen many people at all making the moral case for capitalism. Because all of these kids believe that socialism and even communism is a morally superior system because it enforces equality. But nobody apart from Steve Forbes and maybe Steve Moore and a few others have been out there. You do, I do, Sean does, President Trump has.
But Monica, to your point, we have failed as a generation because we let Marxism seep into our school system, and as you mentioned, all over American culture. We have to do a better job. And the last stand now is get your kids out of public school, get them into a private classical school. That's the only way to save them. And I actually have a hope at the future. Monica Crowley, thank you for joining us.
Great to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.